Hey guys, this is Rod Almighty. I am back. It's been a while. We will talk about that. I talked about a little bit on Twitch, what has been going on, but want to come back, dropping a new game we're going to talk about probably a lot on this channel, along with continuing with Zelda and doing some other fun stuff, some other grindy games. Speaking of grindy games, we are on Monster Hunter World today, guys, and this is my hunter. And this is my Palico. Her name is Lil P. Okay, so me and Lil P have been having some adventures, getting some monster parts, doing some fun stuff. And I've never played a Monster Hunter before. Maybe you're like me. You know, if this is your first Monster Hunter, it can be like overwhelming. There's so much that goes on in this game. It's so hard to take it all in. But today we're going to talk about some tips for getting started for new Monster Hunter players. So let's do that. All right, let's go, guys. So guys, the first thing we're going to talk about today is training. Training. This is one of the biggest things I can say for new players. Here you've got your housekeeper. When you go into your room, you get introduced to your room real early on. And right here, the housekeeper will take you to the training area. Okay, guys, so we loaded up the training area. It gives you the tutorial when you first start, right? Okay, we have this. Now, the hunting basics. First, you start this, and look, it's going to show you your insect glaive combos, which is what I'm using right now. And we can do this, right? We can learn to vault. There we go, right? And I can do that with my insect glaive. I can mark a target with my kinsect. Boom, and it's going to attack something. This is going to show you, right, combos that you can use, which is a big deal, right? These are going to increase your efficiency. And if we get this, right, we can do these cool mid-air evade attacks. I mean, imagine you have, you know, an Anjanath, the big T-Rex looking guy coming at you. Real quick, just vault up, mid-air evade, jumping slash, and you're out of the way. Real easy peasy, guys. Look at this. We got this, and we can see what kind of damage we're going to be doing, which is awesome. Right? And it's going to train you for all your weapons and show you what kind of things you can do. Okay. So we can also aim the glaive, which is pretty cool. And throw the kinsect out. Open up with that, hit that. Maybe we need to really quickly vault and dodge, right? We've got so many options just with this this weapon set. Really cool. Make sure you do this for all your weapons, guys. All of them will have different combos, different things that you need to do to make the weapon really stand out, and it'll help you gain that advantage in your combat against monsters. Huge deal. All right, guys. So the second thing we're going to talk about is going to be expeditions. Now, expeditions are very simple. You just go out, you kind of free roam and hunt monsters. One of the cool things is you can get this research stuff while you're out. You can hunt for monsters that are in the area. Like, look, we have a giant Jagras over here. If I want, I can just kind of farm these guys. Oh lord, I'm caught between two monsters. Oh shit. Insect, please. Alright, but yeah, I can fight these guys. And again, because we have our training, we can use these new moves. Right? Get out of his way. The other thing this lets you do, guys, and this is going to be on point 3, is learn patterns. This is learn patterns of monster attacks, right? You can kind of see that he's going to open up right there. And I can vault up and hit him down. Vault over. I can get out of his way when I know he's coming in. So here we see, because of this free roam, we're able to take advantage of learning these patterns of these monsters. The fourth thing we really need to work on, guys, early on, is going out to these expeditions, the same thing we were just talking about in point 2 and 3, and gathering materials. This is a huge deal. You can just come out here and gather materials, and you get research points, which is good for your leveling. But just because of the amount of crafting that you have to do, you need to make sure that you're coming out here, you're going out, you're exploring, you're finding as many resources as possible. And again, this comes down to, you know, things that'll improve your stamina, like that wiggly lychee. We can get these null berries, the latch berries, the red pits. All of these things, this blue mushroom here, all of these things serve a purpose in crafting and creating potions, stamina items, ammo. So depending on your class, what you might do is, is utilize these certain things more than others. Right now I'm playing a melee based character. I don't really need berries very much. You know, because I don't have ammo. But in the event that I were to start an archer based class and do that, I would definitely want to prioritize more over having this ammo, and because I'm going to be ranged, probably not having as many heals, not needing as many berries, not needing to know the locations of these vigor wasps, things like that. So make sure you're prioritizing your research and your resource management. All right, guys, the last thing we're going to talk about is knowing the environment and movement and your stamina. Now, early on, they tell you, oh my goodness, this game is amazing. Knowing your environment. Now, I didn't know he was going to do that, but I know this area. I've just never seen this guy up here, which is pretty crazy to me. Now, I can slide down here because he's kind of above my level. Had he been able to hit me, that would have probably made me faint, knocked me right out. But I know I can retreat down here. He's not going to come down here because he's a flying monster. He was up in the very top of the map. But as you can see right here, I'm up in this sector, I believe this is 11, and I know, I know what goes on up here because I've been up here. Just running out, doing exploring, knowing the movement, right? Dodging. Big, huge thing is being able to dodge, right? And I can do that in aerial dodge even with this particular class. But knowing the movement, I can even challenge this guy a little bit if I want to. Now, you notice I got a couple good hits in, and then I was able to retreat very safely. Right? And I can avoid those attacks, right? So I'm using the environment and my dodge skill to get away from him. Right? So this is a big part of this game. It doesn't seem like a huge part, but I know I can go slide down here at any point and just run away from him, right? If I need to, because he's not going to chase me. I know I can use this environment and this movement to my advantage in this fight with this monster. He's still in combat. He still is going to have the same amount of health, but I'm able to utilize these different tactics and this knowledge of the map to make sure. So make sure you're going out on expeditions. You learn the map. If you kind of get stuck somewhere, see if you can find your way out before you teleport out. See if you can memorize how you get in and out of a particular area, because that's all going to be important. The last tip I have for you guys today is to understand that this is a very grindy RPG. And as in all RPGs, what we want to do is make sure we're talking to everybody. The resource center, right? They offer you bounties every day. And they're very easy to complete, especially if you do an expedition. You just kind of walk out, get a couple things, but you can pick up a ton of these every day, and it's great. You can get them from getting just items. You can get them from killing monsters, capturing monsters. But all of these guys have something that you can work on, right? And that's one of the biggest things that's going to help you kind of grind get more levels, get more research, which helps you identify monsters. You know, helps you get more quests so you can get more stuff, so you can hunt bigger monsters, get more gear. But make sure you're talking to everybody, the smithy, you know, the researchers, the traders. Make sure you're going up to the gathering hub. You might be able to LFG in there for just a group that can help you out. The commander over here, everywhere. Make sure you know where you're going and who you're dealing with all the time. Because it's a big deal. In an RPG, one of the biggest things to remember is always talk to everybody. And you have to. I mean, I got stuck in Breath of the Wild because I forgot that lesson. I got stuck for like a day trying to find my way to Death Mountain and figure out how to get up there without dying because I just didn't talk to one person in the town. That one person who happened to give you the item you need. So this is the same way. Talk to these researchers, talk to the smithy. And guys, I want you to remember, have fun. We're hunting monsters, man. I'm going to be doing this live on Twitch. So if you guys ever want to play and have a mad grind, come hang out. You can check the link below in the description. Make sure you hit the like button. Feel free to share this if you know any other new Monster Hunter players. And yeah, hope to see you soon.